You know, I have not decided how I'm going to vote. I have not. I'm praying about it. Hopefully, I'll know by
Because
November 8th.
you tweeted something about it a few months ago.
Yeah. Well, when Donald Trump held up a Bible at Liberty University, and then the next day was making some very disparaging remarks about women. It wasn't the fact that he was a political candidate doing that. It was the fact that he was identifying himself as a Christian and then doing that. That's what troubled me. And I've gotten a lot of criticism for writing that article. I think it's had some 15 million
Clicks.
Yeah. You know, many people said, "Why didn't you write an article about Hillary Clinton?" And I don't have an answer to that. I just didn't feel called to, but I felt like I really needed to say something about a person who would hold up a Bible one day and then be critical of, especially in the language, the vulgarity with which he was speaking. What I do take comfort in is when you read the Bible, how God did so many great works in spite of rulers, not because of rulers. You look in the book of Daniel, and every ruler from Nebuchadnezzar, Belshazzar, Darius, they had a lot of a lot of issues. Nebuchadnezzar built a 90-foot statue of himself. Belshazzar took the utensils of the temple and used them for a drunken party. Darius was willing to throw his chief advisor into a lion's den just because everybody said he should. So, I mean, they weren't the best of leaders, and yet the message of the book of Daniel is, kings come, kings go, God's kingdom lasts forever. And so I think that as Christians and as people of faith, we may be troubled, but we can also be at peace. Every nation struggles with leadership, and no one's ever completely happy with their leader. So I think our job is to pray, to vote as the Lord leads, and then to keep praying and just trust in the sovereignty of God.
But when I listen carefully, then despite all the words you have used against Donald Trump, there's still a possibility that you are going to vote for him.
I honestly have no idea. I
So
don't.
there is a possibility.
Well, I guess so, yeah. What I plan to do is on November 7th, I'm just going to dedicate some time of prayer and see if I sense a leading or not. I think if I were elected president, I'd walk in the Oval Office. I looked online. There's about 12 steps from the door to the desk. I'd take those 12 steps and I'd get down on my knees. And I'd pray. And then I would call for a national day of prayer to say, Lord, forgive us for all this bickering, all this fighting, all this name calling. Forgive us. And then I would make a presidential decree that everybody has to have somebody over for dinner tonight and apologize.
Oh, that's good.